What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're coming back, if you're a returning viewer, if you're a new viewer, appreciate you coming in and checking out my videos and checking out my lays for the day. Today we're going with something special. It's a 20 leg plus 3565 lotto play that I want to talk to you guys about. And honestly, before we get into the game, we're gonna start with a little old rant, like we've been doing these last two videos. And this rant is a special one because this is something that I've been saying since the beginning of the season. Excuse my French, just burped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had a little, a little thing build up in there, but we're good. So let me go on my rant. Call it racist, call it whatever you want, but this has been 100% of fact this year. Light-skinned NBA players light-skinned NBA players are officially, I don't care if it's Steph Curry, I don't give a fuck who it is, are banned. Banned. Banned, banned, banned. And I'm going to tell you why. They have the least amount of balls on the court compared to all the other players from Slovenia, from goddamn Czechoslovakia, whatever the fuck they're from. They have no balls. They get on the floor and they start playing like absolute dog shit. And it's not only they play like dog shit, they be fouling out. They be doing some outlandish bullshit that it makes you low-key just want to throw your phone across the goddamn building. It's utterly ridiculous to watch these motherfuckers play the game of basketball and get paid for it to utterly look like goddamn trash. And it's 100%, bro. The last two nights, Derek White, 9 points, fucking fouls. And then last night, Derek Lively, 2 rebounds, 5 points, and 5 fouls in 9 minutes. Jesus Christ, I can't make this up. It's just so disgusting to watch you motherfuckers play. You play like white boys at the YMCA whenever somebody puts you on a slip. But if I don't put you on a slip, you drop 50 like Wembanyama did. You motherfuckers will never touch a slip in my life. There's only one fucking light-skinned king I'll trust right now, and that's Stephen Curry. I'll give him that credit. Stephen Curry's been consistent his whole career. I'll give Steph Curry that little bit, but he's on a tight leash right now because of his coach. His coach be on some bullshit sometimes, so he's on a tight leash. But these light-skinned NBA players, when I say this, everybody in the comment section, when I promise you this, they will sell you at some point this year. If not every time you put them on a slip. The only one that hasn't done me wrong dirty so far is Cade Cunningham. Steph Curry has done me dirty at some point this year, but Cade Cunningham has not. So I'm going to give you my slip for today. This is a lotto slip, $10, makes you about $300. You can make a good chunk of change. You don't have to take all these picks. You can take some of them, pick which ones you feel most comfortable taking, what lines you like the most, and roll with it. Me, this is a lotto play. So this is not my main play. This is not what I'm going to get the bag. If this hits, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so over the moon. But like I said, it's a lotto play, so the likeliness of this completely hitting all the way through is not that high. But with the picks that I put together on this lotto, it's more probable than it just going fucking 0 for 20. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a good play. You can pick and choose which ones you like the most out of this play. But let's get it started with the Lakers game, which the Lakers have always been great to me this season. Every time I pick a Lakers game or pick Lakers props, I've been spot on. But I've been watching LeBron James my whole life, so I kind of know how he pretty much gets down on any team. And he's been very consistent this year. He has not fallen off a cliff at 40 years old nearly. He's about to turn 40 in December. So this guy is still on a tear in the league. But let's start with his running mate, his partner in crime, Anthony Davis, which the only thing we can hope is Anthony Davis not to get hurt. Because if he gets hurt, this is all thrown out the fucking window. And we all know Anthony Davis loves to get hurt. So I'm going to start with Anthony Davis, 10 plus rebounds or 11 plus boards. We're going against Victor Wembanyama. And honestly, I think Victor Wembanyama is soft down in the paint. The other night he had 50 points, but guess how many rebounds he had? 6. So with that being said, I don't trust Victor Wembanyama to get a single damn board against Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis should be able to body Victor Wembanyama down there in the paint. So we should definitely be seeing Anthony Davis have a big night against this skinny man. I don't think that Victor Wembanyama can really stop Anthony Davis, nor do I think that he can really do anything to negate him getting a rebound over him. All right, the only person, wow, Jordan Poole dropped 42 last night on them. That's crazy. Valanciunas had 13 boards on Victor Wembanyama last night, or not last night, Wednesday night. So that's a stat that you love to see. 13 boards from the center. That's a backup center. That's pretty impressive. 22 minutes, 13 boards. It seems that Victor Wembanyama's tall for no goddamn reason because it looks like everybody gets pretty good boards on him. Sabonis had 12 boards in 36 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So we're seeing a consistent pattern of boards and rebounds being put on Victor Wembanyama's head top. So I like that a lot for Anthony Davis and his 10 plus rebounds or 11 plus, which I'm taking the 11 plus. I'm going a little higher than I usually do, and I'm taking 11 plus rebounds. So that's 10.5 over 10.5 rebounds. I believe Anthony Davis gets 13 or 14. That's why I'm okay with getting the 11. That's how much I believe in Victor Wembanyama to stop this man getting boards. So that's the confidence level I have in Victor Wembanyama. I don't think he can stop anybody from getting rebounds because he's soft as shit. All he does is pull 3-pointers. He doesn't even stay near the painted area. So I like Anthony Davis 10 plus or 11 rebounds. And then I like AD's 20 plus points tonight, which might be a little bit of push. He only had 21 last game, but he was in foul trouble. I don't see him being in foul trouble again. If he does end up in foul trouble again, then we could see a horrible showing from Anthony Davis, and those 10 or 11 rebounds won't happen either. But I don't expect him to be in foul trouble. If anybody's going to be in foul trouble, it will probably be Victor Wembanyama early because Anthony Davis is a big body. It's going to be hard for Victor Wembanyama to stop him from backing him down and doing whatever the hell he wants out there. So, yeah, I like Anthony Davis today, especially against Victor Wembanyama. As I said, light skins, they can go fuck themselves, especially a French light skin. I don't give a shit who he is or who you think he is. I've seen Victor Wembanyama fold plenty of time this season. Yes, he had a 50-point game last game, but so did Derek White. He had a 31-point game. Next game, he dropped 9. So that's all I got to say. And like I preached in the beginning of the video with my rant, I won't trust a light skin, and Anthony Davis is not light skin. He is a beautiful black family, beautiful dark skin king. He might be fairer on the skin side, but he's not technically a light skin in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? My boy goes hard in the paint. He does his damn thing. Unlike some pussy ass boys like fucking Derek Lively last night. Fucking trash can. Played like a white boy in the YMCA. No disrespect to white people, but let's just be honest. When it comes to hooping, we know who's better. And I just can't stand the fact that some of these light skinned motherfuckers be going on the court playing like complete garbage. Straight spit on them. Fucking god awful. So yeah, that's my opinion. I like Anthony Davis 20 plus points. LeBron James, I like him to get 20 plus points a game against this San Antonio Spurs team that really, who's gonna guard him? Harrison Barnes, who's gonna guard him? Julian Champagnie or whatever the fuck his name is. Nobody. Alright, y'all, sorry for the little intermission, bullshit, but it's all good. Like I was saying, LeBron James, let me get my LeBron glaze out of the way. 20 plus points, 2 plus 3-pointers made should be easy. 7 assists for LeBron. I mean, come on, it's the goddamn king. Don't disrespect him, don't violate him. At 40 years old, still doing better than your favorite player. All I gotta say is LeBron James, the true king of basketball. And then my next pick for this game is AR-15 to get 3 plus assists. I'm liking this Lakers game versus the Spurs a lot. I think it's going to be a close game, especially if you see the line right now. They have low-key the Spurs being favorited, I think, or the Spurs being closer than what people are, they're expecting a close game. So it is what it is. AR-15, 3 plus assists. I think that's a good bet. And then CP3 getting 6 plus assists. I think that's a good bet as well. And that rounds it up for my Lakers versus Spurs. And that's basically there's only 2 games that I have a lot on, and I think the Clippers and Rockets also is a good matchup as well. We've already seen this game take place recently, so we already have some history off of this year. So let's get right into the next game, though, the Bulls versus Cavs. I like Donovan Mitchell 3 plus assists. This has been a tried-true method that I've been going with the past couple of games, especially against weaker teams like the Bulls with the Cavs, how they're playing, Donovan Mitchell tends to go through the passing route where he's more being an assist guy. Last night or 2 nights ago, he had 9 assists. All we're asking for Donovan is to give us 3 tonight. He might go on his scoring tears like he usually does, but lately he's been spreading the love around, especially with how Evan Mobley and Darius Garland's been playing this year. He can definitely trust those guys to get buckets. Karis LeVert and everybody has been stepping up. Dean Wade, that whole team is just playing lights out right now. So I expect him to get a couple assists and exactly 3 assists, if not more. Last night, like I said, the other night he had 9. The other night he had 3. I think against this Bulls team, he's going to be able to rack up a couple more. I think he gets about 5 or 6, so the 3 should be easy. And next, Josh Giddey. He's a pass-first player. He doesn't want to score. He doesn't want that much attention because everybody knows he's a pedophile. So he tries to do the most low-key thing, which is assisting the ball, which is something that, is very easy to do. Just pass to a teammate, let them score, give it to the open guy, let them score. Josh Giddey's good. And white boys with assists, they always get that done. And so let's get to the next game, Clippers versus Rockets. This is like one of the other main big plays that I have with more than 3 legs. Everything else is either 2 legs or 3 legs. I don't like to take more than that, but like I said, I like the matchup. So we already seen this matchup, and I'm gonna go with my boy Sengun, who's been a lights out player for the last 2 years. He's been so consistent on his rebounds, and I would say honestly in his assist lines too, and his points. He's been just an overall consistent player. I like him to get 3+ assists against the Rockets, especially going against Zubac. I think he does a little bit less scoring, just like he did the last time he played the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? He finished with 13 and a double-double, but it's because he has a bigger body down there, so he can't score as much as you're used to seeing him score. Or as just as consistent as he usually scores, 15 to 18 points a game. That's his MO. Sengun, I like him to get 3+ assists, and I like him to get 8+ boards today against Zubac. He proved it the other night that he can still grab 10 boards on a bigger body. He's athletic enough. He's not the most athletic guy, but he does enough to get it done. All right, so let's finish it up with the last couple picks that I have. I do apologize for all the breaks and pauses. I know it's a little cut up video. I'm in the middle of work, so bear with me, y'all. So my next couple picks, I like Harden for 15+ points. Harden is solid with his 15+. The last time he played against this Rockets team, he did get, I think, 19 points, 17, something around that range. So he's good for the 15+ points and the 7+ assists. He did hit both of these lines in the last time they played, and all throughout this season he has been pretty consistent in hitting both of these lines. I feel like this is a prove-it season for Harden, and Harden's been trying to prove himself extra hard this season, so I like Harden for the 15+ points on this play. And then the last play for this Clippers and Rockets game, Jalen Green 15+ points, which honestly, if you want to take him for 10+, I think he gets to 10+ easily. 15 might be, a little bit of a push just because he's light-skinned. So you never know. I like Jalen Green. I think he's a hooper. I think he's going to get the buckets. But you never know with these light-skinned boys, you know what I'm saying? But the 15+ points should be good today. So I like Clippers versus Rockets. That's one of my main favorite plays. My 2 favorite plays of today were Lakers versus Spurs, Clippers versus Rockets. I think those are 2 really good games. And then this is another game that I like, Suns versus Thunder. I like today Jay Will get 15+ points easily. I think that's going to be a good day for Jay Will, especially not having Chet in there. And, there's no Kevin Durant to guard him, so I don't think he's going to really struggle that much from the field. So I like Jay Will to get his 15+ points definitely in this game. And then I like Tyus Jones, who's been the main assist leader for this Suns team, to get his 5+ assists again this game. I think he's a gimme to get those 5+ assists. He's the main ball handler for that team, and if Devin Booker wants to get involved, he needs Tyus Jones to get him the ball. So I like Tyus Jones to get his 5+ assists. And then the last play on this game is Nurkic to get 10+ boards or 11+ boards. Now that the Thunder are very much smaller down there, it feels like it's a gimme for Nurkic or anybody who's a big body down there to get at least 10+ boards, maybe even 15 if on a good day. As long as Nurkic doesn't get into foul trouble, I can definitely see him hitting this line easily, especially against this smaller Thunder team without Chet. So give me Nurkic in his rebounds today, especially how he's been rebounding this year. He's been on the boards like a beast, so definitely like his 10 to 11 rebounds. That's my last play for the Suns and Thunder game. And then my last couple plays, we only got 1 play for the Wolves and Kings and 2 for the Grizzlies and Warriors. And these two plays should be pretty much easy. Zach Edey, 5+ rebounds against the Warriors. Zach Edey's humongous. There's no way or no reason why he shouldn't be getting these 5+ boards a game easily. He is a rookie. I will, like, with a grain of salt, you might not want to take it just because he's a rookie. But with this Warriors team being so small and their tallest player on their team is like 6'9", 6'10", Zach Edey being at 7'3", I don't think it's much to ask him to get 5+ boards this game, which is basically 4.5, and just ask him to get 5 boards. So I like Zach Edey to get 5+. I think he ends the game with like 8 or 9. There's no reason why he shouldn't get 10, especially with the minutes that he's been playing lately. I like Zach Edey for his 5+ boards. And then my last play on this game is Curry 4+ assists. You can take his 15 or 20+ points too. I think Curry is going to be solid for the rest of the season on it. They definitely need him to score to win and to be, blowing out some of these teams like the Grizzlies. If they want to have a chance to just start torching teams, they need Curry to really step up big time. So my play for him though is a 4+ assists, just because it's a weaker team. Without John Morant, this team is not that competitive. I mean, they still competed with the Lakers, but the Lakers have been wishy-washy when it comes to this season. The Warriors have been pretty solid, and I like Curry's 4+ assists. That means 3.5, because Curry's been pretty consistently passing the ball throughout every game, just trying to get everyone involved, trying to get his whole team involved. A little bit LeBron-esque, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get his other people involved so that when he wants to go off, he can start going off. That's why I like his 15 points still, because Curry will dish the ball out a lot, but then he'll eventually look for a shot and get his 15+ points. But Curry with 4 assists today, I think that's an easy play. Or you can take Draymond's 4 assists. Either or, I think they both hit those lines. And then my last play of the day is the Wolves versus Kings game. I got Ant-Man getting over 20+ points. I think the only way the Wolves win this game is if Ant-Man has the day of his life. He needs to score 40+ points a game for them to win, because this team is just not good anymore. They don't have enough offensive firepower. They don't have the team chemistry yet. And I just don't think that they have the overall skill to be a contender like they were last year. They lost their second star, which is just a bad move from this front office. Don't know why the Timberwolves can't get out of their own way. It seems like throughout their whole legacy of being this type of franchise, they do this to themselves continuously. When they had Kevin Garnett, they went to the conference championship. Then they let go of Kevin Garnett and just destroy that whole team. Latrell Sprewell, everybody on that team was good. Wally Zerbiak, that whole Wolves team that was back in the day. Yeah, I've been watching basketball for a good fucking while, okay? I've been watching this shit my whole life. So they literally blew up that team back in the day when Kevin Garnett was a superstar. I'm talking about 30 and 15 a game. This dude was nonstop defensive player of the year, fucking blocking everything that came in his path, bro. Just a monster Kevin Garnett was. And they let that shit go to shit. So Ant-Man's going to have to do his thing today. He's going to have to go off. He's going to have more 3-point shots than, he did last game. He went 0 for 8 from the field from 3-point. Last time he played the Trailblazers, 2 bad games against the Trailblazers. Not for him, but for the team in general. And I just see Ant-Man having an amazing day today, especially against this Kings team. I think he's definitely going to be gunning for a win, especially for his team. So he's going to be going harder than usual, especially going after back-to-back losses to the Wolves. I see Ant-Man having a big day today. And those are all my picks for this big lotto play. This is a 20-leg lotto. This is something that is very doable for all these players. It's a very reasonable ask for some of these players to get this job done, because of the matchups and also just because of overall skill and how they've been playing for this whole year. So that's basically what I'm basing this off of, and also just basing it off of just pure stats. You know what I'm saying? Just stats of how they play against this team, stats how they've been playing, like I just said, throughout the year, and also a good ass gut feeling. JK, we never go off of that. But my leans on today's games when it comes to money line plays, I would say the Lakers beat the Spurs. I would say the Cavs beat the Bulls. The Clippers and Rockets games will be close. I would take the Clippers spread +10. Suns versus Thunder, definitely going Thunder. And Warriors beating the Grizzlies. And then the Kings beating the Wolves. I think the Ant-Man's going to try his hardest to win this game. But the Wolves versus Kings, I just feel like the Kings have way more firepower and way more continuity as a team. And just they've been doing this together so long. And their superstars like Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox will show up. They always show up. So I like them, especially. They're going to like the beam at home. I'm going with the Kings. So that's my leans for the money lines today. But these are my props for today for this lotto slip. If you want all my picks, you can join my Discord and I'll give you all my picks for the day. But yeah, those are my picks for today. I appreciate anybody that watched this video. Sorry for being all choppy and cut up, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do when you trying to work while putting the work in on YouTube. So I'm double working right now, okay, y'all? So just trying my darndest to get this video out and get this content out for you. Thank you to everyone who shows me love on a continuous basis. It really does mean a lot to me. And I hope that, we can sweep just like we did yesterday on this YouTube video. We did sweep 19 for 20 the last video after that. And I'm just hoping for a good NBA day today. We swept yesterday on the picks that I gave y'all. And today, hopefully we sweep again. But this time on a bigger scale. So yeah, that's the goal. That's the vibe. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. 20 legs to greatness. I know it sounds like a lot. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but it's not doable. You know what I'm saying? It's not undoable. It's not something that these guys can't accomplish. We're giving them reasonable and we're giving them wiggle room, you know what I'm saying, for some of these players. Some of them got to go off for their rebound lines, or some of them got to go off for points. But I believe in LeBron James. I believe in this Lakers team. I believe in these big boys to actually do what the hell they got to do. So that's my final analysis. That's my final plays of the day. If you like all these plays, if you're going to take any of these plays, comment down below which one you're trailing. If you want to take your own plays, tell me what you're taking in the comments below. If you're switching some of these out for another prop or whatever you like better, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you're tailing, tell me what you're going with, and we'll be back with another video every day. Like I said, on this weekend, I will drop some shorts, and I'm also going to drop a UFC video tonight for the UFC fights this Saturday. Jake Paul is fighting tonight, so during that fight, I will be doing this video for you guys for the UFC event, and I'll be releasing it tomorrow morning. So, well, I'll try to get it out to you guys by tonight, but we'll see. But the UFC card should be some good plays that you can make if you love MMA, which I love MMA. So, that's probably my favorite sport. So, let's go. Let's get it. We're going to do a UFC video. Can't wait to do that. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.